We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Wine and Spice. Today we're going to be making a delicious lamb riblets, a barbecue glazed lamb riblets. Let's get right into it. So over here we have a rack of lamb. It is also known as the lamb breast because it's the bottom of the animal. It's after the lamb chops. And you can find this in a lot of stores in the freezer, which is fine. Or you can ask your butcher to have cut you some fresh. So we have over here all the bones in the back, and we want to cut them. Obviously this flat part over here, we're going to cut a little like a double bone. But once we get to the little thicker parts, we're going to cut them individually. And there might be a bone in the back. I'm going to cut that out. The easy way for me is I stand it up, I find where between the two bones, and I just go right down. All right, so we got our individual riblets cut. You can also buy these already individually cut. I've seen them in certain butchers and supermarkets. We're gonna lay these out on our tray with a parchment paper to give them some space. Now, lamb has a lot of fats. We want to render it so it's not a big piece of fats, but we also want the fats that's left in there to get crispy. So what we're gonna do is a two-step process. We're gonna roast it now in the oven like this, uncovered. So the fat's gonna render out and it's gonna get nice and colored. Then we're gonna transfer it to a pan and then we're gonna bake it till it's nice and soft. So,
no clue what he's saying, but it seems like he knows.
Hang around, you'll find out. First things first, we got a fresh bowl of cloves Mesora. We're gonna drizzle some nice olive oil, some beautiful golden olive oil over them. This is gonna act as a binder. The pinch boss brisket rub, which we're gonna season it nice and generous. It's gonna get all that cumin and all the delicious flavors that are in there. Season it up generously. We have the oven preheated on 350. Always we preheat our ovens, so when we're ready, it's ready to cook. We're gonna put this in a 350 oven for around 20 minutes. Let's go put this in the oven.
The reason why we picked lamb riblets is because I've never seen, and I discussed it with Mechi, 3 people, 4 people sitting in a restaurant, and one of them didn't order the lamb riblets for appetizers. But I rarely see people make it at home. And now, with people eating in more because of the
Current economy,
like Mechi would point it out, but you still want to eat good. So you want to have a nice meal. So this is the perfect thing, that's something different that you could do it at home, and probably it's going to cost you a quarter of the price that you would pay sitting down at a restaurant. So we picked a quality wine that we were involved in, and we made 1 barrel. It's an exclusive wine, so we went traditional Cabernet. This is Tommytown. It's one of the best vineyards in California, with an amazing winemaker. Josh, thank you, and I'm very excited for it.
lamb riblets became such a popular item in restaurants. It's just known for the people that it comes out of a restaurant door, like it comes out of the kitchen. It's not something that I can make in my house. That's what we are here today to show you. It's a simple process.
Wow,
Yes.
now I'm thinking about cream spinach. Like you always have it in the restaurant.
There's certain things
Maybe
that
next
people, yeah, we should keep that in mind because cream spinach is a real good item. I love cream spinach. But it's something that people are used to coming out only from a restaurant, and now here we're showing you this is something you could make at home if you would like to stay home and make a nice dinner for your family.
Look at the beautiful decanter.
Oh wow, swan.
Yes. And of course you should enhance when you serve a dinner like this with real dishes, nice wine glasses, and a beautiful decanter.
That is actually a really good point that Moishe just pointed out, is that you're making dinner at home. Let's say you go into the effort, you're finding lamb riblets, you're making this, you're following this video, you're making it, you're going through all that hassle. Go to the end. bring out a nice decanter, put out your nicest dish.
Dress up.
Dress up. It actually brings a psychological point to it.
I've spoke about it before, that people say, oh, what is dressing up? It's all packaging. Yes, we live in a world where packaging means a lot. And when you dress up, you care more. So you'll buy a better piece of meat, and you'll put away your phone because you've put in time and decoration, or put in a little flowers on the table.
Bring out your Shabbos
I
dishes.
really believe it's important.
Bring out those nice wine glasses and sit down by your table. You'll experience something euphoric. You'll experience something very unique in your own home.
You think we should try it? Okay.
I think we should give it a taste.
Okay. So, Mechi, as you know, each and every episode I try to pick something that's quality, and the wines should speak for itself.
It's amazing when I watch your videos that you make with the wine, and you speak to winemakers and speak to people around the world, in Spain and in other countries, and there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn about wine. There's a lot to learn about thinking about wine. There's a lot to learn about...
Thank you, and this wasn't a paid commercial.
No, this wasn't, because I mean it, because I love to learn. I love to nosh ideas. I love to inhale good stuff, good intel for myself. And when I watch your videos, going to people that are on the soil, talking about the climate, talking about the temperature over there, and showing you and explaining how, what, when, and where, it really opened my eyes up to a lot of different things that I didn't experience yet. So to that note,
let's dive into this one. The nose first. Wow. This is the second time I'm trying this wine after it was bottled, and the wine is surprising me again and again. I love what I think the wine is. It's juicy, it's well-rounded, it's approachable, it's
it has so much body to it, but like a really nice, fruitful, flavorful body that I feel that it's going to go so nicely with any meat or any nice dish that any main course that you're serving. Or like this lamb, it's going to be phenomenal, because in the lamb we're adding, we have the sweet and spicy barbecue that we're gonna glaze. We're gonna do a little slaw together that's gonna have like a spicy honey and radishes and different stuff. And they need palate cleansers because they're all strong flavors. And I think that taking a bite of that lamb, juicy lamb riblets and some slaw, and then washing it down with this like very, like it's a wide but fruity, delicious wine, I think is gonna be amazing.
I just came back from somewhere where there was water and waves, and I think certain waves can blow you away very far. You don't want to go in when the water is very angry, but sometimes you have these big strong waves, but when it comes to you, it like wraps you around. And I feel this wine has that. It's beautiful big wine. It's like you explained it, but when you drink it, you're like,
wow. It's a hug.
Yes.
It's a hug.
Let's hug it out.
We're gonna throw together a quick salad slaw that's gonna help us go together. So I have over here some julienne carrots, and I have over here some julienne radishes.
Julienne
is a shape. It's this shape. It's like called a matchstick. Okay, so we're gonna put some radishes and carrots. Then we're gonna add some scallions, kosher, checked and washed. We're gonna go add some toasted sesame seeds. I have the white and the black. That's a really nice, gives a really nice flavor. I like to go heavy on that. Some of the Liqours Mesora olive oil. A nice amount. That should be it. We're going to season it with the Pinch 3 Seasons blend, which is salt, pepper, and garlic. We're gonna finish it off with some of this Geffen hot honey. It's gonna give us a little heat, but that sweet heat, like I like to call it. And for an extra special, we have over here the Tuscanini sliced black truffle, but we're just gonna use just a tad of the oil. That's gonna bring out the beautiful aromas.
Smell it already.
Beautiful aromas. And now we're just gonna go in.
I just got a whiff of
the truffle.
Me being in Italy.
Oh, with that video that you made with the truffle hounds, with the dogs?
That was
so cool.
Yeah.
And that's our little slaw. We're gonna let this sit a little, get to know each other, all the flavors.
Why did you pick these ingredients over maybe cabbage or?
So I wanted, first of all, because the plating. So I keep in mind the plating wise, I want color, right?
You're saying it dressing up.
It's dressing up
what
the
we
plate.
spoke about.
Exactly. It's also crunch. It's crunchy. It's nice. It's good flavors. It's really simple. You need something to add color and to add crunch and to add texture. And a little small slaw always goes a long way. All right, let's check on our ribs. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. Be careful, it's hot.
It smells delicious.
So that fat has rendered out. The meat has caramelized. Now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take these riblets, we're gonna put them in a 9x13. Now we're gonna cook them. Because now they're still tough. If you're gonna chew into that now, it's still very tough. So what we're gonna do is, now we're gonna cook it, bake it I should say, not cook it. And check this out. Into this pan, I'm going to add whole garlic, a bunch of whole garlic. I love the way the whole garlic just like cooks with the lamb fat, and then we can use it afterwards, just like that. And I'm going to add water. We're gonna add just to cover the bottom. Now what this water is going to do, we're gonna close it up tightly. And what this water is going to do, it's going to steam it. So the steam is gonna break down all that muscle, all those fibers.
So how long was this cooking for around?
So this was around a half an hour.
Okay.
It took us a half an hour to get to this point uncovered.
Okay.
Now, our oven's still on 350.
How do you know when to take it out?
That color. The color that you just saw. It's nicely rendered and it's a nice
still see
brown
the
color.
fat.
Yes. So now, we're gonna put it back in the oven for 3 hours on 350. We want it to cook. We want it to get soft. We want it to get delicious.
We're
Say
both
goodbye.
going back to work and we'll be back in 3 hours.
We'll be back in 3 hours, exactly. Into the oven it goes. In the magic of time, it's been 3 hours. Let's go check our riblets.
We're back in the kitchen.
We're back.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Here we have all our beautiful lamb riblets. They're buttery soft. Soft, but they still have that nice color. Now, we're gonna finish it. Take it out, lay it back down. And it's okay if a bone falls out, it's fine. Let's take these out. And look at all those garlics, how they confit so nicely with the flavor of the lamb. We're gonna use that for sure. Beautiful. I got here some delicious barbecue sauce. It's a sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. We're gonna brush this nicely on there. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna put this back in the oven. 5 minutes on broil, 3 to 5 minutes on broil.
Well, you want to get it crispy?
And we want to candy that barbecue sauce all over it. Moishe, go check your house where the bibs are. You're gonna need a bib for this one, but it's going to be absolutely
so good.
insane. And there you have it. Let's set the oven to broil, and in we go. It's time! It's time! Our riblets are broiling beautifully. Let's take them out and let's plate up.
I'm not smiling anymore because the third time we're taking it out. I mean,
Third time's a charm, Moishe.
yeah. Take a sip. Should open up.
Yeah, after looking for parchment.
Now I want to hear what you think now of the wine being open for like more than 3 hours now.
Wow. It really has a major effect on the wine when it sits in it and it's open.
Thank you.
It's so pleasant, it's so nice, it's so full body of flavor.
Guys, it's
I
Tommy.
love it.
There's a new sheriff in town. And it's Tommy.
Town. All right, so to start off our plating, we have over here our white winter puree.
How do you do? First of all, what's the name? puree?
Puree, P-U-R-E-E.
Okay.
It's basically, this is,
In Yiddish
we're
hat man
gonna,
gesagt, a Gemozach.
a gemoijacht.
Und was?
It has parsnips, potatoes, garlic, onions, coconut cream. We're gonna post the recipe on the link below so you guys can make this, but just to keep things nice, short and sweet. We had it ready, but simple.
I think we should post the recipe from the lamb riblets.
We're gonna post everything. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna smear some of this gemoijacht, like Moishe called it, right down on the bottom like that. Okay. Let's make Moishe a plate. He's been really hungry.
Quiet.
Now let's bring over our main guest. Lay that out right there. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So I have over here some of the garlic that we cooked together with the lamb and some of the gravy that we cooked together with the lamb. We're just gonna put them all around and some of that gravy all over. Those are delicious garlic.
What Mechi's taught me is just like on a wine, you want to have a beautiful label. This is packaging, and it's very important, the dressing up on the plate. So you have a little winter darker color, and then orange and white.
And to finish it off, just gonna sprinkle a little bit of sesames on there. And there you have it.
This is it.
This is it, your final product.
Fork. How do we do this?
It's fork slash hand slash getting into it. Barbecue glazed lamb riblets with a white winter puree, a nice carrot slaw, and some confit garlic that we confit together with the lamb. Let's dig in.
L'chaim.
Hi, Moishe. This one was fun.
This is gonna
one was
help with
exciting. We were waiting for this one for a while. Things logistics, but here we are. Let's eat.
Okay. I'm gonna follow your orders.
There's no orders. Imagine you just got this in a restaurant. What would you do?
I would try to first be nice and take a
Look
fork,
around.
and then I'm like,
Look around. Nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Grab the lamb riblet. Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
Grab some of that puree.
Wow. Wow.
Was it worth the wait? Look at that
Wow.
cap. Barbecue sauce is so unconventional with lamb riblets, but it works really good.
What I love is that a lot of restaurants are not doing it the way I like. They're making it too sweet.
Is it spicy, not sweet?
It's perfect. Try to wash
Yeah.
it off. Wash it down.
Oh man,
now
this
that-
wine just scored another 10 points
You see what it did?
with that. Oh man, I'm gonna go in for another one.
Oh my God.
Look at this, look at this. Falling off.
Wow.
Cheers.
Wow. One more one?
Absolutely.
I would never have thought in I don't know how many years that I can eat this dish in my house and
Made-
so much
Made
flavor.
in your house.
Made in my house by Mechi is here. I don't think I could do it. Maybe.
But you could watch this video, put it down on a tripod, stand, and do it step by step. It's simple. We did not do any science here. There was no measuring, balancing.
I have people always send me in pictures. Guys, I would love to see how yours came out. And you can always send me some over.
I want to make a little shout out to somebody. I was having a hard day the other week, and I was standing outside by my car. Somebody drives by, honks the horn, rolls down his window, and says, "Are you Mechi and Moishe Maya, you the guys?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." He's like, "Keep it up, you guys are amazing." That person doesn't know, he kept driving, but it gave me such a push and such an energy. The rest of the day I was flying high, and it gives me that energy to come back. And you know what? Break, pause, start from scratch, and here we are again, and we're already planning the next one, and the next one's gonna be fun. The next one is gonna be something important that every husband and wife has to know how to make at home. It's going to be important, so stay tuned.
L'chaim.